multiplying decimals. So the trick is to ignore the decimal and act like you're just multiplying the whole number. Then at the end, we'll take care of the decimal place value. So let's look at the first example. So we have 0.4 times 0.5. So notice it's very similar to the last video, right? The 4 times the 5. And so that is done on purpose just to show you how we deal with the place value. So if we know, we're going to just go ahead and ignore the place value in terms of the decimal, right? We're just going to go ahead and line it up like this. And so we go 4 times 5. We know that's 20. Then we know we have one place value after the decimal here. And we have another one here. So that means we have 2 altogether. And so what we're going to do is put the decimal right there on the far right. And then we're going to go ahead and move it. We're going to move it 1, 2. So we're going to place it right here. So our answer is actually 0.20. So that would be our solution. Now let's go ahead and look at the next example. So example 2, Carolina is ordering supplies for her unit. If an item costs $12.50 each and Carolina needs to order 16 items, how much will the 16 item cost altogether? So let's go ahead and put the bigger number on the top and then the smaller number below, and we'll just line it up in terms of the digits. So we start with the 6, right? We're starting with the 6 and we're going to go ahead and start multiplying. 6 times 0, 0, 6 times 5 is 30. Carry the 3. 6 times 2 is 12 plus 3 is 15. Carry the 1. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 1 is 7. Then we're going to go ahead and do place value still, right, as we move on to the next digit. So 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 5 is 5, 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 1 is 1. So just like before, we're just going to go ahead and add. So we have 0, 0, 5 plus 5 is 10. Then we have another, right, 10. Carry the 1, and we have 2. Then we're going to go ahead and look back. So we only have 2 decimal place values right here, right? So we have 1, 2 right after the decimal, and we don't have anything with the 16. So that means we're moving the decimal over 2 times to the left. So we go 1, 2, and stop right there. So what's our solution? Well, it's going to be $200. So we have, and that would be our final answer. Now let's go ahead and look at the last example. So example 3, Diego is helping at a COVID testing center. It takes him about 4.5 minutes to test a person. How long will it take for Diego to test 52 people? So we have 4.5 and 52, we need to multiply. Right, so that's our multiplication. So let's go ahead, we could put the 4.5 on the top or on the bottom, it doesn't matter. Right, we're just lining up the digits. So we have the first digit over here. We're ignoring the decimal. So we're going to start with the 2 to multiply. So 2 times 5 is 10. Carry the 1. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 1 is 9. Then we're going to start with the 5, but we do a placeholder value for the 0. Then we can start multiplying. 5 times 5 is 25. Carry the 2. 5 times 4 is 20 plus 2 is 22. So then we add 0 plus 0, 0. 9 plus 5 is 14. Carry the 1. So we have 3 and then just 2. So notice we only have 1 decimal place value. So that means we're going to go ahead and move this decimal over just 1 to the left, right? So just that one time. So we can go 234 as our solution. So that's how long it would take to test 52 people, right? 234 minutes.